Hello and welcome to my live stream. I found myself on this is the second planet you go to in this game. And the facility looks just like a Vault-Tec one. I even found a computer referencing the Red Devils and the Stalker genetically modified creatures. Also, this guy seems to be voiced by...
It occurred to me that you have undergone considerable physical and emotional trauma since first meeting Barrett. That is not uncommon.
The voice sounds weirdly similar to one of the Protectrons in Fallout 4. Yeah, this is the computer that mentioned the Red Devils. There it is. Yeah. Hayden Wynn, Senior Xenobiologist, Crete Research Facility. Project log, March 3rd, 2307. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is just like, what, 30 years after Fallout 4? The arthropods are, in a word, incredible. Calm, easy to work with, and they even allow themselves to be fitted with the NCIs without much trouble. Synchronization has thus far been nearly instantaneous, and their control fidelity has remained in the 95 to 97% range. They passed all environmental survivability tests as well, hot, cold, low, or no oxygen. Pretty sure these things could operate effectively in any environment. Most promising is how well they've already integrated with the Red Devils, who have joined us for a period of extended training. After all, they'll be leading the creatures into combat, so it's critical they establish a war bond. Success. Hayden, senior xenobiologist, research facility, project log, August 7th. So just March, April, May, June, July, August. So 4 months later. After months of testing a variety of extraterrestrial species, I'm overjoyed to report that we have finally found a species that will serve as the backbone of the United Colony's Xenowarfare Division. The arthropods are everything we hoped for and more. Imagine a pack of alien beasts suited for any terrain, capable of instantly obeying any command. I've designated these beasts Obedientes Pes, but we just call them stalkers. I think it may finally be time to crack open that bottle of Chateau Avignon 2170. The Red Devils. Hayden Wynn, Senior Xenobiologist, Crete Research Facility, Project Log, August 12th, 2307, so just a few days later. The Red Devils' progress with the Stalkers has been nothing less than amazing. Now I see why they're so highly regarded in UC military circles. None of the rah-rah bullshit you see with the regular grunts. These are focused professionals. After another week of training here in the pet shop, I'm confident they'll be ready for a live test in the field. Michelson, however you pronounce it, suggests I contact Colonel Kasarov and find out where his Marines grabbed that spider from the early trials. He wants his comeuppance, but then it would make for a good trial. In typical Vault-Tec fashion, We got a giant facility doing sketchy stuff, experimenting on weird creatures. He got some sort of tail. Raiders, or pirates, or whatever, have invaded, and there's dead scientists everywhere. Creatures have escaped containment here. Whatever even is that, I don't know.
I am capable of carrying additional supplies, if necessary.
Sensory impulse triggers synth. Does subject approve users' data input? Huh. Electroencephalographic detector. Spawns arms, I guess? Out of that, maybe? I don't know. Stupid robot. I wish it didn't have to come with me. Pushy and knocks over boxes. I'm trying to loot stuff. Oh yes, I love how it glitches. So join the Brotherhood poster. Reskinned for legal reasons. The name of the Brotherhood changed, but the poster remained the same. The vending machine actually dispensed food. They took my money, gave me potato chunks, I guess. Literally the same coffee maker from Fallout 4.
You will not be able to walk at full speed with your pack that full.
Unhelpful robot. I will loot as much as I want. Oh, they were studying wormholes. Really? Illuminati. I feel like the rest of these are jokes, but I don't know chemistry well enough. Not my best subject. It looks like a synth. Yep, uniform looks identical to the Institute. Wonder if I'll run across Sean. What year did Fallout 4 take place? Okay, so it's not 2287, it's Experimental analysis selected. Clone cell. They're mutating the stalkers from Fallout 4.
I do not understand your attachment to all these objects.
I don't understand why you're not attached to all these objects, Vasco. Danger. Chemical storage here. Oh, there's a problem. That looks super important. Oh, it lets me click on a chair. Got a lot of creds from that kid. Dead guy. I can make bandages, that's it. I like two. So I'm not sure what else I might need the resources for. I think the crafting functions the same way as it does in Fallout. For all of the random junk you pick up, it's converted into raw materials when you go to craft stuff. What? There's nothing in here? Oh well. Come on, robot. On to the next one. Oh look, I remember that toolbox. Vault 111. You could use that as a workbench. Now it's just decoration.
Your spinal health will be compromised by carrying so many items.
Will it though? This game doesn't even have that function. Oh, I got a hazmat suit. Go fight him.
I do not feel pain, but I hear it is terrible. You appear to be prioritizing our deaths over your own survival.
That's really what you think? Legendary pistol, huh? Nice.
What? They were right there! And nothing.
Synergy. Sorry, that's funny. There is no I in synergy. There is an I in special, though. Do you know what makes you special? That's the leg of the creature. I don't know, whatever that means. Probably important for the lore. Wrong button. Hard Times, Book the First, Sewing, Chapter 1. The one thing needful. Now what I want is facts. Teach these boys and girls nothing but facts. Facts alone are wanted in life. Not nothing else, and root out everything else. You can only form the minds of reasoning animals upon facts. Nothing else will ever be of any service to them. This is the principle on which I bring up my own children, and this is the principle on which I bring up these children. Stick to facts, sir. By far the smallest of Charles Dickens' novels, Hard Times chronicles the lives of the residents of Coketown, a fictional Victorian industry mill city. War of the Worlds. That's a good book. Book 1, The Coming of the Martians. Chapter 1, The Eve of the War. No one would have believed in the last years of the 19th century that this world was being watched keenly and closely by intelligences greater than man's, and yet as mortal as his own. That as men busied themselves about their various concerns, they were scrutinized and studied, but perhaps almost as narrowly as a man with a microscope might scrutinize the transient creatures that swarm and multiply in a drop of water. With infinite complacency, the men went to and fro over this globe about their little affairs, serene in their assurance of their empire over matter. It is possible that the infuriosa under the microscope do the same, and no one gave a thought to the older worlds of space as sources of human danger, or thought of them only to dismiss the idea of life upon them as impossible or improbable. It is curious to recall some of the mental habits of those departed days. At most, terrestrial men fancied there might be other men upon Mars, perhaps inferior to themselves, and ready to welcome a missionary enterprise. Yet across the gulf of space, minds that are to our minds as ours are to those of the beasts that perish, intellects vast and cruel and unsympathetic, regarded this earth with envious eyes, and slowly and surely drew their plans against us. And early in the 20th century came the great disillusionment. The planet Mars, I scarcely need remind the reader, revolves around the Sun at a mean distance of 140 million miles, and the light and heat it receives from the Sun is barely half of that received by this world. It must be, if the nebular hypothesis has any truth, older than our world, and long before this Earth ceased to be molten. Life upon its surface must have begun its course. The fact that it is scarcely 1/17th of the volume of the Earth must have accelerated its cooling to the temperature at which life could begin. It has air and water and all that is necessary for the support of animated existence. While the title may seem obvious, H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, first serialized in magazines in 1897, is actually believed to be a commentary on Victorian prejudices, insecurities, and values. Though the excerpt posed even greater questions. If we're not alone in the universe, are we but ants? To whatever life forms may exist out there. It's funny because in the movie War of the Worlds, germs that we deal with on a daily basis is what actually took down the aliens.
If you require help carrying any items, I will assist.
Neon gang culture. And yet, despite its reputation as the settled system's premier pleasure city, Neon is also home to a plethora of criminals, ruffians, and assorted dregs. Some of these malcontents merely walk the streets alone, preying on lost tourists who have strayed too far from the beaten path. But the worst offenders are the organized groups, those who have banded together for a common criminal cause. The worst offender is, of course, the Silkgu Syndicate. I'm probably saying that wrong. A crime syndicate bold enough to publicly flaunt their name and rumored to be affiliated with or even directly controlled by a Neon Mayor Benjamin Bayou. And then, of course, there are the smaller, yet no less dangerous, street gangs, the Ebbside Strikers and the Disciples. As with most gangs, their members pride themselves on being family, quote-unquote, but the only blood they're interested in is what they can spill in the streets. Carl Lupino's book, An Examination of Neon Gang Culture, is an in-depth look at the various neon gangs and criminal organizations, focusing on the Silkgu Syndicate, Ebbside Strikers, and the Disciples. He did not have the cooperation of those he wrote about, and was warned not to publish his work. Shortly after the book was released, Lupino disappeared and hasn't been heard from since. Imagine that. You write about a crime syndicate's son. They kill you. Bad guys doing bad things. That's what bad guys do. That's what makes them bad. Okay. Pick up anything off that table? Got a lot of stuff on it though. Chlorophyll solution. So it's plants. Stupid robot. Okay, if I loot this entire downstairs area first. Look at those rooms. Don't want to miss anything. You see. The United Colonies. Become part of a better future. And the fine print says organized, lawful, civilized, advanced. The United Colonies is the realization of the continuation of humanity. Join us in making significant social and economic stories or studies for our new home in the settled systems. Okay. A really tiny print.
You have picked up too much matter and become over-encumbered.
Problem is, I don't know what all is pick-upable or not. Not yet. Same board as before. Chemists have all the solutions. Yes, 1,000 times yes, but I can't. I can't make out any of that. It looks important. Begin consistent logic about what can and can't be picked up. It's pretty standard for a Fallout game. this is going to work. There we go. Considering how many of these things I get to pick up, there's got to be some use for them.
It is foolish to carry so many items on your own.
And I still don't know if I'm going to lose the robot after this mission, though. Not giving anything to him, even though it keeps bugging me to. It seems equally as foolish. War never changes. Hayden Wynn, Senior Xenobiologist, Crete Research Facility Project, January 5th, 2308. We were at war. By establishing the colony of Vesta, the Freestar Collective have forced the UC's hand. The unmitigated gall, thinking they could establish control over a fourth star system. Such a flagrant violation of the Treaty of Narian. Our diplomats tried to resolve this peacefully, but the Council of Governors wouldn't listen to reason. Apparently, they claimed that Vesta was not a colony, but rather just an insignificant farming outpost. Nice try. By all accounts, the Red Devils and Stalkers worked in perfect unison, and the results were everything we could have hoped for. No Red Devil or Stalker casualties. Vesta's defenders were apparently taken by complete surprise, which greatly contributed to their fatality rate, 93%. This is a great day for the Red Devils, a great day for the United Colonies, and a great day for Xeno warfare. Note, it's not lost on me that this classified facility is actually located within Freestar Collective space. So goes the great game. So if the Fallout 4 takes place in 2287, and this is 2308, that's 29 years after the start of Fallout 4. Not much time. Anyway, Phase 2. It's same dude, same place, slightly different time. It's finally time. After a number of successful missions with the Red Devils, the Stalkers have proven to be exactly the weapons we had hoped for. so it's time to expand our operations. Mass has finally moved the next stage. The next stage of this facility's operations, Project Pet Shop Phase 2, will now commence. Stalkers. Hayden Wynn, Senior Xenobiologist, Crete Research Facility, Project Log, April 18th, 2308. A year later. We've officially stopped work on the Stalkers. There are enough creatures in the fields to serve the Red Devils, who haven't been here to train in over a year. If they need more, we can easily gather some from the planet and fit them with NCIs. But from this point on, our focus is Phase 2. Heat leeches. Hayden Wynn, Senior Xenobiologist, Crete Research Facility, Project Log, May 1st, 2308. Throughout the settled systems, from civilized worlds to backwater bush towns, pilots have had to deal with the nuisance known commonly as the heat leech. I had my own unpleasant experience 4 years ago at the New Atlantis spaceport. My transport was delayed while the deck crew removed a few of these filthy little things from the aft thrusters. They're attracted to heat, feed off it through some endothermic process, so thrusters are the perfect place for them to hide. They can take a full afterburner burst with no ill effects. And no ill effects in the heat leeches, that is. A ship with an infestation can generally expect a 3 to 5% drop in thruster efficiency. Working with the heat leeches has been interesting, if not entirely satisfying. We have 11 of them in the lab, and by all accounts, they're completely innocuous, save for their heat-siphoning properties. But what if there were a way to weaponize them? Perhaps artificially enhance their heat siphoning to completely and instantly disable a ship? Or even better, to somehow reverse the process so that they transfer their own heat into a ship. Someday, today I fear, but we lack the means to do either. Yeah, okay. That's probably best. Survival killing or survival response? Consult Mendel. Remind. Survival. No, that's not what I want to do. Where's it? This one? Nope, that's not it either. Nope, it's the wrong button. Crap. This one? Nope, that's third person perspective. Ah, here we go. Some other notes, maybe? History of xenobiology, that's it. Yeah, we got those already. I thought the scan functionality might do something.
Your insistence on carrying so many things is reducing our travel speed. Yeah, we did that right. Right? It's almost over. This way to see the overseas. Wrong name.
We're out of Chasm Path. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? Man, coffee. We're all doomed. Put the I in team. Gotta go for something. Spotlight. United colonies on planet X. Making better worlds for you. Well, whatever creature was in here clearly escaped.
It would be advisable to leave some things behind.
It's loose. The Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. This is Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
Terramorph specimen. Hayden Wynn, Senior Xenobiologist, Crete Research Facility, Project Log, August 15th, 2310, so 2 years after the last logs. Thanks to the UC Marines, we now have the second piece of the puzzle, a fully grown alpha predator. According to my research, a group of astrogeologists, made first contact nearly 100 years ago. On some remote moon, the creature didn't appear to be indigenous and was alone. There's currently no record of how it got there, so it was sheer cosmic chance that the astrogeologists found it, or rather it found them. Scientists were quick to categorize it Ochisio Machina, roughly killing machine. The UC Marines tasked with taking it down, it chose a simpler name, Terramorph. I read the official record once. Of the 8-person squad, only 2 of the grunts survived, and one of those 2 lost a leg. Such an exciting time to be in Xenowarfare. CI fitting today. Today we fit... August 20th, 2310. Today we fit the Terramorph with the NCI, if our experience when the grunts first dropped off the creature is any indication, our sedation window will be around 15 minutes. We better make them count. So they tried attaching a neural control interface and it failed. Ooh. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the precipitate. Lots of chemistry humor in the building.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
If it ain't nailed down, I'm taking it with me, so... That was a heat breach. Things they were mentioning, trying to weaponize.
We're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the Terramorph roaring somewhere. And more people.
I can knock over the whole ladder. But I can't take the hammers off the wall. But I could take the duct tape. I could take the hammer from elsewhere. That looked exactly the same as that. Consistent logic. It said the quest was optional to pick the safe, but it was there. No one's alive who's going to miss it anyway.
If you require help carrying any items, I will assist.
Looks the same. don't use. This is for action 34, 19. Actually, 30 is pretty good. This should even it out a bit, I think. Plus 5 chance of research sudden developments. To give him a lab coat. That definitely seems a better option. Only for one skill point. we go. What is this, blender? Okay, so you can't just stick stuff in your ship from your inventory. That'd be too easy. It's saved. Let's see if I gotta fight some creature. Ooh.
Your spinal health will be compromised by carrying so many items.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you. Oh no, you see, we weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
Drifter?
You're not talking us out of this score. They aren't? You sure? No, that can't be right. I'm not falling for that. That's got ambush written all over it. I've heard enough out of you. Kill them! Lock and load! Fight back!
Wait. And just try again. Still sounds like Drifter though.
You gotta be kidding me. We don't have a problem. Oh no, you see, every Crimson...
That statement is partial, but the only thing...
I don't care what kind of... You're not talking us... They aren't? You sure? You're lying. We're getting what's on that ship. I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it. I've heard enough out of you. Kill them! What do you got?
Protocol Indigo.
Come on. How come the exact same phrase worked last time, but it didn't work this time? Some sort of dice roll skill check? Like Baldur's Gate, maybe?
You gotta be kidding me. We don't have a problem. Oh no, you see, every Crimson...
That statement is, but the only thing...
I don't care what... You're not talking us out... Don't give me that. I know that ship is stocked with loot. No, that can't be right. I'm not falling for that. Your ship is... I've heard enough out of you. Kill them! Open fire! I'm out of here.
I tried the peaceful solution.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Yep. When in doubt, shoot the red barrels. And here's a couple cups. Really? And just 3 guys? I thought there was more. Oh, they're way over there. Saturn? I can get up there that way. My ship's there.
You should avoid falls from that height unless you are properly equipped with a jetpack.
Oh, I already fell, so. A little late for the advice.
I am capable of carrying additional supplies, if necessary. These criminals really should be incarcerated.
Come on. There goes all the corpses. where did their corpses go? So I can loot them. The other pirate had to have landed this way somewhere. Ah, there it is.
You have picked up too much matter and become over-encumbered.
Okay, so the scan function does help you know if you can pick stuff up or not. What does everyone do? Bury itself or something? I don't know.
must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Let's see if I heal. Okay, so sleeping autosaves. Store everything you'll let me. I think may only be 0.1 or less. Maybe at the next week. So my ship's at max capacity. There we go. And the build menu thing is just like Fallout settlement thing. Even the color scheme is the same. Gotta have a coffee maker. I'm gonna drink coffee. There. But it just says decorations doesn't actually do anything. Switch the weapons. Well, that's where I started. Currently unavailable to this location. I guess you can only... far away. I guess. I don't understand how the traversal system works in this game. Okay, so if that's the solar system. Yeah, the faction that owns Sol is United Colonies, which is Brotherhood of Steel. Makes sense.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You're cleared for landing at New Atlantis. Loading, loading, loading.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
You should see some of the ships we get landing here. Like their owners, thought decorating their ships with heat leech nests would be a nice touch. This thing has seen better days, hasn't it? Actuators look decent. I mean, for a ship this old.
Hey, Bosco! What, no Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Ooh. Let's see, what's in my price range? Nothing. It's cool though.
Sure, have at it.
I don't understand that at all.
Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition. I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. Okay, no problem. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here.
Hey. I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
Isn't this the same skin as the character who was always giving me grief in Fallout 4? It's like, I'm busy, don't bother me.
Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process. I'd expect you do. If you have any inclination of being a bounty hunter, then this is the best deal you're going to get. I'm not here to convince you. I've just been instructed to deliver the message. Your questions would be best answered by Agent Number 1 at the HQ. There will be time for introductions later, assuming you decide to join us. But until then, there's really no need for me to share that information with you. There's a reason for that. It used to be on a remote planet in a remote part of the galaxy. Agent Number 1 decided that it would be better if we had more of a public presence. So we purchased the old McCall estate and turned it into our headquarters. What if you do? While I would hope that you'd seriously consider our offer, it doesn't matter to me. You're free to make your own choices. I found you, I delivered my message, so my job here is done. Okay, then. I suppose we will. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, Let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year. I kinda smell, but I don't smell anything.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
Little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Nerion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
May I help you? Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream. Well now, you don't know how glad I am to hear you say that. I'm right here with you, my friend. How can you not look up to the cosmos and just be overwhelmed by its beauty? So much possibility, so much hope, even despite recent events. Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman? Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never. Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there, somewhere. Or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me? Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. You jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier. Goodbye.
Not now. What? No, just, go away.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there.
Hello.
But nothing's changed.
May I help you?
Cool spacesuit.
I've never been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running. At first, I thought it was ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff. Yeah, it was like, snakes and serpents will eat you all, rah, the stars will squeeze you, rah, or something like that. I think they need psychiatric help. Probably. I'm pretty brave. A kid tried to bully me once, and I punched him in the head. Don't take shit from anybody, my mother says. And I don't. Anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here. Hey. When it comes to Ecliptic, I know everything. It's not like it's a secret. They're mercenaries, so they work for money. And it's like, for enough money, they'll do anything. I've heard a couple of SSNN stories about them. My dad says they're horrible. Like they can pretend they're working for someone and it's official, so they do anything they want.
Does that woman have any idea who I am?
Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down. Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere.
She can't do this.
There were so many facilities abandoned after the colony war. The pirates used them as forward operating bases all over the settled systems. Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
Hope New Atlantis has been treating you well. Oh hey, what's up? Hi. I gotta come clean to her about this.
Okay, sounds good.
Excuse me.
Always wondered what the inside of the lodge looks like. I used to be an actuary. Now look at me. What?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. I think I got them. What do you call them? Corns? Yeah, I got corns. How you liking that laser gun? You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Vous cherchez quelque chose?
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit. Got a call, someone's power kept going out. Know what it was? A heat leech as long as my leg.
Some citizens.
This place always surprises me.
How's it going?
Nothing good comes from the well.
Hey.
Hello there. Gotta run soon. I'm late to a meeting.
Kind of busy right now.
Va? Kind of in the middle of something here?
그러세요.
New Atlantis sure is shiny.
Hello.
I'm busy at the moment.
Welcome to New Atlantis. Hello, welcome to the city of New Atlantis, capital of the United Colonies, and for many, the settled systems as a whole. We stand now in the most technologically advanced city the human race has ever conceived and constructed. New Atlantis was founded in the year 2160, a mere 4 years after we first arrived in Alpha Centauri's star system. If you're a resident, then you're already familiar with your fantastic home, and if you're a visitor, you are an honored guest of the United Colonies and will be treated as such. Our courteous professional security personnel can be found all over the city, and it's their job to ensure your time in New Atlantis is joyful, lawful, and productive. So as you stroll the streets or take the NAT train to the city's different districts, know that you are in the embrace of the United Colonies and couldn't be in better hands. Our shared history. We are the children of Earth. The United Colonies, as an entity, was first established in the year 2159 on the planet Earth, as a means of unifying the human race as we spread amongst the stars. Our goal was the peaceful exploration of and colonization of space, working in harmony with anyone who wished to sail forth across the blackest sea to new horizons. The blackest sea to new horizons. In 2161, we issued the Centaurus Proclamation, which formalized the colonization of distant worlds for anyone who wished to do so. Unfortunately, not everyone shared in our dream. When wars erupted across the settled systems, the United Colonies stood steadfast, protecting humans and their rights to fairly colonize. And then, when our beloved homeworld was rendered uninhabitable in the year 2203, the United Colonies knew it had a sacred responsibility, that we were to be the keepers of Earth, its artifacts, its ideals, its cultures, its very people. So while you stand now on the planet Jemison in the city of New Atlantis in the Alpha Centauri system, and know that for all intents and purposes you are still very much on Earth, and Earth takes care of its own. So hold up. 2203. So let's see if all these dates line up with my theory that this is after Fallout. If the homeworld was rendered uninhabitable in the year 2203, that's what, 100 and some years after the Great War? Oh, yep, sure enough. Fallout 1 takes place in 2161. And that was the same year that the Centaurus Proclamation formalized the colonization of distant worlds for anyone who wished to do so. Okay. So it tracks. Here, New Atlantis, citizen or visitor can find just about any service they need, from freshly brewed coffee to complete body reconstruction. We have it all. The following is a list of corporations and businesses that have found a home in New Atlantis. District location is indicated in parentheses. Terror Brew Coffee, Jemison Mercantile, The Viewport Tavern, Centurion Arsenal, Reliant Medical, Enhance, Chunks, CJ's, EIT Clothier, Outland, Jake's, and Apex Electronics. Here in New Atlantis, you'll find a wide variety of buildings that provide various functions and services. They include Gal Bank, SSNN, the Trade Authority, Sanctum Universum Church, House of Enlightenment, Freestar Collective Embassy, House Faerun Embassy, Infinity Ltd. Corporate Headquarters, Medbay, UC Surplus. It's impossible to visit New Atlantis and not notice the imposing structure that is Mast. And much more than a building, Mast also serves as the very foundation of the United Colonies. There, the military, administrative, and scientific triumvirate works tirelessly to ensure continuing peace and prosperity for everyone under the UC's protection. Citizenship. The foundation of any society is people, and there is no stronger person than a United Colony citizen. As a citizen, you will carry a status unequaled in the settled systems, and will be recognized as the truly special individual you are, whether you make your home in New Atlantis, Cydonia, or any other officially recognized settlement. Citizenship is the truest badge of loyalty and dedication to United Colonies you can possess. As a United Colonies citizen, you will be afforded the following privileges: an exclusive and personalized acknowledgement of your new status, a welcome letter signed by none other than President Alexandra Abello herself, discounts at all major United Colonies business establishments, exclusive access to home ownership in New Atlantis, a one-time credit disbursement, and more. How does one become a citizen? It's easy. Simply serve the United Colonies in any official capacity, and once you've met the allotted requirements, citizenship will be granted. Currently, the fastest and simplest way to achieve citizenship is to complete a tour of duty in the Vanguard, the United Colonies' very own volunteer fleet. So, if you've got your own ship and the moxie to put yourself in harm's way for the good of the UC, speak with Commander John Tuala in Mast. Get signed up today. Note that as of this time, the United Colonies offers citizenship to anyone within the settled systems, regardless of current address or faction affiliation. If you want the United Colonies wants you.
Something to report?
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
When it comes to shipping,
they say some xenobirds can sing a song only their mate can hear, so they can find each other in large flocks.
Huh.
I'm just trying to imagine my partner in a crowd singing to me. It's the opposite of romantic. Have a good one. Wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
I have another day, another credit. Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you? Glad to hear it. Yeah, life is good, isn't it? I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close. Well, that depends. Are you a foodie or a shopper? If that's the case, you have a lot of options here in New Atlantis. Dawn's Roost is probably the fanciest. They have great steaks there. But I'll be honest, I'm more of a chunks girl, and my boyfriend and I can't get enough of Terra Brew. Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from Terra Brew right now. Really? That's so sweet. I really appreciate it. Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than just being a janitor in New Atlantis. What about you? Have you gone on any adventures? That's amazing. I'm so jealous. One day you'll have to tell me and Tony all about them, okay? I cleaned up a kid's vomit today. 4th time this week. Don't be a stranger.
water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
We just need to convince her that President Abeyo isn't the same as her predecessors. That an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abeyo wants to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up.
We'll make sure she knows, ma'am.
Good. I'll see you at the 11:30 then. I have somewhere to be. You understand. I don't think I'm the person you're looking for.
Do we know each other?
The lodge is here in the city.
Damn it, I was trying to talk to this person.
Oh, am I in your way or something?
Word of advice. Steer clear of the well.
Hey there!
Am I going the wrong way this whole time? I was.
Pardon me.
Paida.
Hey, hey.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested. Quiet is requested while on memorial grounds.
I'm telling you, it's a cover-up. They don't want us to know the truth.
Oi.
Sorry, can't talk.
Say it's a scam. How are you? Musu?
either under the bridge or around the thing.
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
네?
No lamps, huh?
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of
No, did I just crash? Yep. Oh, so much for that. If anyone can still hear this, thanks for watching my live stream. And good night, I guess.